Loving it.
ESPN 1420 exclusive here with junior infielder Joe Robbins. And Joe, you've had an interesting road here. You had to sit out a little while with some injury stuff. How hard was that whenever you had to watch your guys go out and play and not be able to be out there with them?
It was definitely hard watching them during the ULM series when I went and traveled up there with them. I mean, they had one heck of a series. I think they hit 14 home runs. So, I mean, it was hard to sit in the stands and watch that while you wish you could be out on the field. But, I mean, the road to recovery was really short for me. So, I mean, the faster I got out here, the happier I was.
There you go. And now, do you have any expectations for this season? Anything you've set for yourself or maybe more for the team?
Team-wise, I mean, we all have our goals, 50 wins, conference tournament, host a regional, Omaha. So I figure that's all of our goals as a team collectively. Those are the things that we're shooting for.
Now, whenever you guys got the young pitching staff in last year, I imagine everyone else was surprised. You guys probably weren't because you were working with them all season. How much have they improved from last year to this year as you guys have been going against them?
Oh, for their first few starts last year when we were at UTSA, I mean, they were kind of sketchy. They were trying to feel themselves out, but as soon as they got comfortable, I mean, you see Wyatt Marks now, you see Evan, you see Gunner. I mean, they're outstanding on the mound. I mean, as freshmen to come in and just do that and just handle up is more not as a freshman role as more of a senior role. I mean, they filled the shoes better than anybody could have expected.
Who's the one guy that gives you the most trouble at practice or in inter squads?
I would say Ragin, just because sometimes he likes to throw at me. So.
Look out, Ragin Bazaar coming at you. I know what that's like. All right, next one for you is there something that specifically that you've tried to focus on really hard in your game to try to get better on, whether it's in the field, whether it's at the bat, bunting? Is there one thing you've worked really, really hard on?
Most of what I really worked hard on was really coming back from surgery, really trying to get my arm back in shape. Defensively, I mean, we all work together, so defensive work, offensive work, listening more, trying to take other people's opinions on things, like maybe I'm not feeling good on my swing today, maybe I should listen to someone else, or maybe Coach Talbot has something that I could relate to, or maybe it'll make me feel a little bit better. So I mean, I guess listening would be one thing that I tried to work on this year. Also giving out information, like Cam, one of our freshmen that came in from Benton, he was struggling at first base. Well, I mean, I don't play first base, but I play the infield, so I kind of tried to help him out over there. And I know Stephen walked over there and he helped him out. And we had a couple other first basemen. Greg Davis came back, and he's one of our assistant coaches. He came back, worked with him. So I think it's a collective thing that, like, we're all helping each other. So I mean, it's not that I've worked on a certain thing. It's more or less everybody's helping everybody else with their entire game.
And you mentioned your recovery. How good does it feel to be healthy?
Feels great. I don't think any of us are all the way healthy. I mean, we all have our injuries, but I mean, we try to stay out of the training room as much as we can. So, I mean, that's all we can pray for.
All right, now I got a couple fun ones for you. You played with Tyler Girard, and now he is a coach on the staff. Did he talk more as a player, or does he talk more as a coach?
He talks more crap as a coach, but he was more of a team guy when he played. I mean, he was a class clown. It was a class act every day. He brought intensity, but I mean, it wasn't an intensity that was just overwhelming. It was more of an intensity of let's go out there and have some fun. It was more what.
And now that Suge's not a member of the team, who would you say as a guy on the roster who probably talks the most trash?
Brian Mills, without a doubt. I mean, everybody's probably already said that, and I can back that up. It's definitely Brian Mills.
All right, now let's have a little bit of fun too. Do you have a go-to dance move, anything like that?
I don't have any go-to dance moves. You want to do that, you need to go look for Kennan, Bryn, and actually Bryn's in an interview right now, or Jam. Jam's a good dancer, so.
There we go. All right, now I have the dance troupe for that. Who's got the best hidden talent on the team? Is there? I've heard that Will Bacon does a pretty good Coach Robe impression.
He's got a pretty good impression. I don't know if that's considered a hidden talent, just making fun of our coaches. But let's see. Best. I can't think of anything right now.
All right, now Brent's dancing on the side as we speak.
Somebody
And the last one for you, do you have a favorite player when you were growing up, baseball player?
Favorite baseball player was Joe DiMaggio. Well, it's one of my nicknames when I was a kid. So my dad always called me that. Most of the coaches when I was growing up and playing, they used to call me that. So that's who I kind of idled my game after, somebody that was just calm on the field, kind of commanded everything.
Appreciate it. Thanks for the time, Joe. Good season.